we need to do here, we have done 6 variants here, and we need to do 14 more. I got 14 ready to go here. 14 spots ready to fill in. And what we want are just the easiest things in the world. Because we just want to click through these with speed potions and MCs. What? People are here. Okay, let me get real here for a moment. You cannot hold developers to standards that are not realistic. Developers are human beings. They are not omniscient. They don't know where the game development is going to go in the future. They aren't perfect to start with. Thus, balancing things, if people want to call it nerfing, but balance is a much needed thing because shit happens. You can't hold people to standards that are unrealistic. That's not okay. So that's not a thing I will ever support. All right, everything is awful. Speaking of, everything is awful. I don't care about what champs can or can be used. I just want to click through it. I'm hoping that there's some speed champions here, and there are. Good. There aren't as many as I would have liked, but I'll take what I can get. We will try to just click our way. I'm gonna put a. We could have done it with. I guess we could do it with fire breath potions, but I'm pretty sure we can just level that up and click our way all the way through. And Esmeralda, honestly, kind of a speed champion. Not listed, but she creates extra things. Down here, we're going to go with the armor. Extra armor credit also. That's why you have test. No, stop! I'm not going to get... I don't want to shut this stream down. But if you continue to go on a path that is just unrealistic, I'm not going to want to be here. This is not okay. This line of reasoning you're putting out is not okay. I don't want to have to go into all of it. Oh, we've had these discussions. I don't want to have them again. None of what you're saying is realistic for actual game development. It's just not. It doesn't even matter the size of the team working with it. That definitely reduces your ability to do a lot of things, but it doesn't matter the size of your team. In regards to any of this whole line of this conversation is going down, the size of your team doesn't matter either. Huge teams can't do that either. Huge teams can't do it either. All right, let's do 15 minutes of speed. Let's see if that's enough to get us 250 areas. I'm glad they shared the list. Me too. They had a week to come up with it because I had asked them the week before, so I think they had it prepped. I just happened to ask again, so. Can't seem to get above E35 favor. Yeah, I mean, like that could just be where you're at. I mean, you may be walling with your ability to push and your power in your account and your gold find stuff can't get you beyond that. What are we doing at the moment? This is now. Oh, this is everything is awful. We're working through. We need 14 variants to unlock Rhea. To get to Rhea Reborn. So we're working on that list. Working on that list. Are there any areas that are more efficient at getting gems for completing adventures? For complete, like just regular. I mean, the shorter the adventure, the quicker you get the gem reward at the end. But the gem reward total is based off how many areas you have to complete. So it's, I mean, I don't know. All regular adventures should be pretty quick, but I don't know. Yeah, if you're talking free plays are a whole other thing, right? But not for completing adventures. It is a direct correlation to the distance you're going, and so 200. It's 2 per area. 250 areas, 500 gems. Now, if you're doing variants, like trying to complete variants, you want to look for ones that don't have problematic restrictions, right? And allow you lots of speed champions if you want to get really picky about it. I'm not getting that picky about this list. We have a ton of favor. I'm doing low area goals, so we can just click right through. We'll be able to click all the way to 250. And I shouldn't have any issues with the power from a speed formation. Speed formation should be able to get me the whole way. All the way there. That's the goal here. Yeah, if you're talking about gem farming, obviously Baby's first gem farm is Mad Wizard. And then if you want to get more efficient than that, Roots of Loom Lurch is the next place to go. Some people say Curse Farmer. No, it's Roots of Loom Lurch. But that's only if you're not going to Briv Gem farm, right? Or if you're not up to 4 jump yet, you would Roots of Loom Lurch. If you can Briv Gem farm, it's other places. Interesting. They confirm the alchemy system functions, trading types and trading both up and down. Well, yeah, because you would want to be able to go. There are times when you have plenty of a higher level and you'd like the lower levels so that you can full stack things, right? So you can run a full stack of multipliers. Because what we're seeing is mediums are the ones that you get an outrageous amount of, right? And so you might want to build into some larges, but you also might want to break some down into small so that you can get the full multipliers when you need them. So I like that. I like seeing that. I think the thing I'm concerned about is obviously there's some kind of currency that you're going to use for this. It isn't just straight swapping, because they've said that there's going to be a scavenger champion that comes out with it. How limited are we going to be by that? Like, what? How do we get it? Is it just breaking down potions? Do we get components? We talked about that before. Like, do you break down a potion just like you break down modrons into potion components, like potion alchemical components, right? They could call them. And is that what you're scavenging? Fine, but then what's the breakdown ratio? Like, and what's it cost to get stuff? We don't know those things, right? Yeah, especially with the BBG's buff. If you're on a BBG, every potion that he's got homebrew, so every potion you pop is actually giving you damage, and it stacks multiplicatively. So even potions that aren't damage potion are giving you multiplicatively stacking damage boosts with BBG. I have used that on a tier 4 where I'm like, I gotta find more power somewhere. Where am I gonna find it? Oh, I'll just throw all these potions on, and it worked. And it worked. Made me happy. Finally, it was like that was probably the first time I ever used a homebrew to finish something. How big's the buff? Depends on your itemization, right? But um, it stacks multiplicatively. The base value is 100%. You can have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 20, 24 active potions, technically. So without gear, you're looking at what, 2 to the 24th? That's a 1.68 EO7. 1.68 EO7 boost. It should be a boost to Evil Overlord. So that's their main boost. Damage all champions with int 12 or less. But then itemization can be be a lot, right? Items and feats. And upgrades can give you a good bonus above that. So include the super potions, it does, yeah. I believe. Ugh. Have I counted that? I think so. It just says each active potion, so it should. You should be able to get to 24. Yeah, the only potion that doesn't stack multiplicatively is Fire Breath. Because it's dealing in seconds and not percentages. Yeah, I was pretty sure it did the super ones. But yeah, it's one of those, break glass in case of emergency situations, because you don't necessarily want to run 24 potions just all the time. But if you get into a super hard variant and you've got BBG in, might be worth it. All right, we're kind of on track. A little slow. We're a little slow here. If we had had Diana or Whittle, this would have finished with just a 15-minute potion. Oh, we got some stuff. We got Zerial perks. Well, we barely earned enough to... Well, I did unlock this. Okay. Oh, Assault Party bonus. Nice. Right. Got some Zerial perks. I'm up to 2. No, that's fine. So we'll go... Yeah. Get 2 more chests. So she's got... We've done 7 variants. 8, 11, and 11. That's because these 2... We did some early stuff. We had to do some early stuff, and this could all ride the later stuff, so... That's great. What do we get over here? A bunch of blessings from Descendant Rooms. Okay. Let's go open. Well, pop these. Come on, we're really... Sounds like we're really looking for a Karlach Rage epic. This has been the best day for epic luck for me. We started off with an epic Theodinarax. And then we got a shiny on Briv's Health, which is where I wanted one of the shinies to run. And then we got an epic Folk Hero and an epic Ceramorphosis for Will. We got full epic on other core evergreens. And now I pull, and I'm like, I need the Rage, and we just shinied it. Now we have an epic. This is Karlach's first epic. So good. This is what we wanted with the Zerial stuff. And now that means I can come over here and I can finally go boop and give her her first legendary. Boom. And it's Kellenbor. Nice. Nice. Yay. Good lord.
Renzo thanks his sidekick.
Chaos, thank you for 4 months. Much appreciated. That worked out well. That worked out well. Still sitting on 20 electrums, and I guess I'm going to hold on to those for... No. We got nothing that we need to hold on to those for. We can start saving up for the next event shape at Hey, Large Potion Speed next week. And a medium. Excellent. I guess I'm kind of holding on to gems. I think we're holding on to gems. Speaking of, I forgot to put Jarlaxle back over here. And a dinner. Jarlaxle's going to dinner with Strahd. Jarlaxle, go back to dinner with Strahd, please. Thank you. We're going to save up gems. The idea is to save up gems for 50k speed feeds. Because we should have all of the 12 5k speed feeds already. Yeah. So we would want like something like railroading here, right? We would want, geez, anything for her. She's only got 2. We want Tasty Friends, the 50k Tasty Friends. Although I'm tempted to buy this just because we need another frickin' buff. But Briv, we want. There's nothing for Briv. I mean, obviously wasting haste at 12.5, but we don't. That's not an actual speed feat. But it is later. We want this one, Second Wind for Shandy, to reduce her dash so it triggers at 10 seconds instead of 30 seconds. That's a big deal. Gets that speed kicking in so much faster. There's a 50k here for Carefully Balanced. We want that. And there's a 50k for We'll Be Right Back, and we want that. Right? So those are all on the list. Those are all on the worth saving up for and buying list. Now that we're at full epic on our Corn Evergreens, because what we need to buy potions, or what we need to open buy gold chests and open them for right now is to refill our speed potions. So we will try to save up and get a 50k feat. But if we start running out of all of these potions, then we will stop. But because I'm grinding variants, regular variants, it's a great, regular adventures and regular variants where you have these gem rewards. You earn gems faster. Right? How many champions do I have now? Oh. Easiest way to find that out is over here. 54. 54. So we may do a time gate on Monday, which would be 55, and then the Merylwyn on Wednesday would be 56. So we're getting a lot of champions now. We're at that point. How bad is the difficulty ramp up going from normal trials to the next year up? Not bad at all. Because normal is like, I mean, if you're soloing it, it's like, woo, it took me all 7 days. But then you hop into like heroic, which is the tier 2, and it's like, and you have a group of 5. You should have a group of 5, and you destroy it, and you're done in like 2 days, maybe 3 days. And I've been doing that. We just destroyed another one, and it was done in like, I've got 3 days left on my timer. That's how quickly we finished it. I think we were on tier 4. I think I did tier 4 this week. So yeah, it's as long as you're in a group, it should just melt before you. But yeah, there's no reason to do normal trials more than once. Night, Pranali. Enjoy your dinner. Let me pull up. I know we did. Did normal, I did heroic, I did master. Yeah, I think this week we did legend. Yeah, it's easy order. So that's tier 4. So torment is the next one. It's going to take 3 blood vials. I got 7, so that's fine. And I will get what, 3291 base scales, so like 460 more base before the multipliers kick in. I mean, yeah. So, and that's the other thing is the scale rewards you get go up as you climb too. And you get that first time victory bonus and all that kind of stuff that just dumps tons of scales on you. But yeah, the health on Tiamat is only 4 EO8 on normal. It jumps up to 7.5 EO8 after that, so a little less than double. Then it goes to 1.3 EO9, and these are not huge because you're doing them with groups. These are not huge numbers. So Legend was 2 EO9, so 2.9 EO9 we shouldn't have any issue with because we smoked that in what, 4 days? 3 to 4, no, 3 days, because it's the timer goes for 6. So might that add an extra day? I don't know. I think I'll probably do more daily runs. I only did like the first one, maybe the second. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine for trying to keep climbing. I will feel like I need to do some deep runs for like some forge runs, but in the upper tiers. Yeah, after everything is awful. We have another 250? No, we have a 275 or we have a 300. How many? So 275 and then straight into 300. So you may as well do the 300. That one sucks though. But still. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3. Do all of these. 3, 6, 9 would put us at 400. 10, 11, 12. So we gotta do something that's 13, maybe 14 there. Zapper Overload, though. Ooh, I don't want to send people to Zapper Overload. Okay. Alright, I think we're just going down this list. Everything is awful. Earthquake. Hailstorm. Right, and that's 400. Then we do like Dream Gauntlet. Dream Gauntlet. Oh, wait, no, that's not the song. Well, I don't even know if we'll be able to do these because they want certain numbers of them done too. Sucks, that's alright there. Well, they might. We should be there by then. We'll try it. We are already there for that one, so then we would do lookout at 425. And we'd be done. Oh, and the Path of Trials will give us a red Panda Linder skin. Perfect. Now, if we wanted, we could do Zapper Overload. We don't want to. We don't want to. Just say no to Zapper Overload. I think that's it. So we'll just make sure that we can do all these, that we don't need to change that list up at all. I'm leveling up champions. We're killing with click damage. We'll just make sure that we can do all these. We don't run into any problems on those. As long as we can do that, then we will have that section of the guide. The new player reference then should be completely updated, which would be good. Should be good. And then I can just work on these other new guides that we need to knock out before this account goes to a farm upstate with seasons. Yeah, if you join a normal for your second, no, the idea is you do one, and then you attempt the next tier, and then you attempt the next tier, because you unlock the tiers as the next tier when you do the first one. Just try to keep climbing until you run into a problem, and just remember to invest your legendary effects into, and your upgrades to your legendaries into the group you're using to do trials. Die, Devour. Zapper Overload, I am kind of torn. I kind of want to add it to the list simply because I want to show people how to do it, but you either have to do it offline, which is fine. Set it, switch to a background party, let it do itself. Or you have to manually be there hitting it, reloading stuff regularly. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to avoid it. I've never had a problem completing it. It's just I understood what was going on and I took the time to do it. Yeah, my event currency is kind of sitting there because usually what I do is I try to get the champions to roughly equal gear levels or gear amounts, like blues and purples and whatnot. But then once everybody, like as long as everybody has full blue or better, then I start trying to get their item levels the same, like similar.